Okay, welcome to my station. All right, we're going to show you about coral reefs. We're going to talk about coral reefs. Okay, what are corals and what do they eat?
Wait a minute, sir. I would like to check who is missing. I would like to check who is missing because don't miss this station. It's a highlight in this English camp. Who's missing?
Who's missing?
Hammerhead.
Hammerhead.
Who's missing?
We're here. We should all be here.
Hammerhead.
Yeah.
Who's missing?
Nobody.
Barracuda. I don't remember. Barracuda.
Barracudas. Barracudas.
Stingray.
Stingray, raise your hand.
Yeah. Stingray, raise your hand.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Hammerhead's never late for us, so we're all here.
Oh yeah. All right. Vicky.
Okay, so this station will be an introduction about the coral reef and conservation. So welcome to the
All right.
Yeah. Welcome. Come on. Welcome. Hey. Welcome.
Not conversation, conservation. Conservation. Okay, we're going to talk about Talu. We're going to talk Talu Island and where we're going to go tomorrow. Okay, tomorrow we're going to Talu Island. And so I'm going to show you some videos about corals. Okay, why corals are important and what are they? What is a coral? Okay, what is a coral? Okay. Is it an animal or is it a plant? Or is it just a rock? Okay? Some people think... Oh, wait for the technical guys to get out of our way. Oh, what's it name? Okay. We'll wait. All right. Tomorrow when we go, the one thing I want to mention is you must be safe. Okay, you have to wear life jackets. You cannot take them off. You cannot take the life jackets off. That is the rule of the captain of the ship. Okay, the captain of the ship will say you must wear life jackets. Okay, if something bad happened to you, I would feel bad. So we want you to be safe. Wear life jackets. Okay, life jackets. Last year we forgot and we took it off. That was bad. Okay, are we ready? All right. Okay. So I'm going to show you some things about the coral, what they are. Okay. Many people think corals are just rocks. They are not just rocks, okay? They are animals. But you're going to find out what they are. All right. First things first. You need to learn a couple of words. Okay. You're going to hear this one word, polyp. Polyp. Here we go. P-O-L-Y-P. Polyp. Can you say that? Polyp. Polyp. A polyp is the animal that makes the coral. A polyp is an animal. A small animal. Okay? Polyp. Alright, now, you're going to hear a very big word. Zoxanthelae. Oh my God. Zooxanthellae. Zo is pronounced zo. Not zoo, but zo. Zooxanthellae. Zooxanthellae. Try it. 1, 2, 3. Zooxanthellae. Okay, you have to make your zo. And then sand. And then fell with your TH. Lake. Zooxanthellae. Zooxanthellae. Okay, tongue twister. Okay. A zooxanthellae is the name of tiny algae. And algae is a plant. It's green. Do you know why the water is green? Sometimes the water is green. Why is the water green? Because there are little algae, little plants in the water called zooxanthellae. Okay, that is the type that the polyps live with. Okay, we're going to talk about that. So polyp, zooxanthellae. Listen for those words in the video. Listen for it. Okay, listen for it. All right. Okay. First of all, let's go ahead and watch the video. It's a short one called "What Are Corals?" What are corals? Here we go.
Corals are animals. Stony corals are the kind that build coral reefs. A reef is made in part of calcium carbonate or limestone secreted by the coral's bodies. Every coral has a cup-shaped skeleton, which it sits on top of while it's alive. After it dies, the skeleton adds to the structure of the coral reef. An individual coral's body, called a polyp, mostly stomach with a mouth on top. Its hungry mouth is ringed by tentacles. These aren't just any tentacles. They're lined with stinging cells, some filled with venom, neurotoxins that paralyze their prey. On the menu for corals are microscopic plankton, tiny fish, and everything in between. Some, like mushroom coral, live alone and can grow up to 50 centimeters across.
Okay, I'm going to pause a little bit. This is a coral. Okay, it's called a mushroom coral. Why? Because it looks like a mushroom. You know what a mushroom is, right? It looks like a mushroom. Okay, you will see this tomorrow. All of this you will see tomorrow when we go snorkeling. Okay, when we go snorkeling, you will see this. All right, and keep going. Now, he said the word plankton. Did you hear the word plankton? Plankton. Plankton is small, very small fish. Very small animals that fish eat. All animals in the ocean eat plankton. Little tiny animals. Without plankton, there will not be an ocean. Okay? All the fish, all the corals, all the animals will be hungry and they will die. So you must have plankton. You saw tiny fish. Okay, so keep going.
Others, like brain coral, thrive in colonies of thousands of polyps,
Brain
measuring
coral.
up to 10 centimeters in diameter. Each coral polyp is an animal, but to survive, they work like one big organism. Some species' stomachs are connected by a special tissue called sinosarc, which allows them to share nutrients. But it's the coral's durable skeletons that hold the colony together in all but the most turbulent seas.
Okay, so that's the first video. Let's review quickly what they talk about. Okay. All right. So, let's do this.
Excuse me, Teacher Deb.
Yes.
Stop doing stupid Thai culture. One person speak at that time. ครูกำลังพัฒนาเธอให้เป็นคนที่เป็นผู้ดีและมีคุณภาพในสังคม อย่ามานั่งคุย การเข้าที่พักก็เหมือนกัน เธอกำลังอยู่ในค่ายของผู้ดีครูพูดเลยหม่อมหลวงครูก็ไม่ธรรมดาครูก็คนธรรมดาคนหนึ่งแต่ครูคือผู้ดีครูพูดเลย
Alright. So, on with the show. Corals, landlords of the reef. Landlords of the reef. Here we go. What should you know about corals? What should you know about corals? Okay. They are animals. They are animals. These are the animals. You see these things? These are one polyp, okay, each. Plants live inside them. Plants, algae, zooxanthellae. That's the plant that lives inside these animals. Okay, the algae that I talk about. Okay. There are two kinds of corals, soft and hard. Okay, now you must not touch the corals tomorrow. You understand? You cannot touch them. Why? You know why? Because you are not from the ocean. You live on land. You have bacteria. You know what bacteria are? What is bacteria? What is that? เชื้อโรค That's you. We are animals too. We have bacteria. If you touch the coral, the bacteria will kill the polyps, and the coral will die. You understand? So you cannot touch them. Try not to touch them. Okay? If you touch, they are very sharp. Will cut you. Then you bleed. Then the bacteria goes onto the polyp, and then the whole coral reef dies. That's how bacteria grows, right? It's like Ebola. Somebody's sick with Ebola, right? And they touch you, oh, you're dead. And then you touch the next person, You see? So, don't touch, okay? It's beautiful you want to touch, I know, okay? But in the ocean, the more beautiful, the more dangerous. What is dangerous? Right. If it's beautiful, it usually bites. If it's beautiful, it usually has poison. What is poison? Yeah. Many things in the ocean are beautiful, but if you touch it, ow, you can die even. Okay, so don't touch, okay? Never reach for an animal in a hole. Oh, look at that, a fish. It's gonna bite you. It's their house. It's their home. You don't go in there, right? It's gonna bite you. Okay, so don't touch. But they will not come and bite you if you just swim, But if you go, it's gonna bite you, okay? All right. Soft and hard corals. Some corals are soft. Some are hard. Okay, you will see this. Some look like deer antlers. Deer antlers. You will see a lot of that at Talu tomorrow. Tomorrow you will see a lot of that. Okay. You will also see brain corals. What is brain? B-R-A-I-N. What is that? It looks like your brain. ดูเหมือนสมองเลยครับ It looks like your brain. You will see this. Okay, and the mushroom. You see the mushroom. Alright, let's keep going. They are made of tiny polyps, tiny animals, and they look like jellyfish. What's jellyfish? Mangaboon. So they look like mangaboon, right? That's what they look like. Okay, now, each tentacle, we're going to talk about that now. Alright, let me see. Hard corals are reef builders. Okay, if you destroy corals, if you break it, if you touch it, if you kill it, you're killing yourselves. What am I talking about? You will eventually die, because if the corals die, there will be no food for all the animals in the ocean. If the animals in the ocean die, you have no food. You will die. We all depend on the ocean. Okay? And if the coral reef dies, when a storm comes, tsunami comes, nothing will stop it. The coral reef keeps the water from coming on land. You understand? Otherwise, you will have a flood, น้ำท่วม. So you must keep the corals. You cannot destroy it. Okay? So, alright, what's going on? What remote? Remote. Oh, okay, the remote. Wait.
Break it. Oh, no, break it.
Okay. He's giving me the remote. Alright. I forgot how to use this.
Just
Point.
click the
Left, right.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see if it works. Oh, it has to install, it's not ready. Okay. We'll keep going for a minute until it's ready. It's still installing. It's still installing. Yeah, it's still installing. Alright, polyps build hard limestone cups around their bases. Okay, you're going to look now at what they look like. The cups cement together to make coral colony. So each little animal has a little cup they live in, a little cup. Small little cups. Okay? And they stick together. They stick together to make one big mushroom, one big brain, one big antler. Okay? Reefs are made of hundreds of hard coral colonies next to and on top of each other. Alright, so let's have a look at the next one here. Now, where's my pointer? Where's the laser? Is that it? Ah. Can you see the laser?
Yeah.
Okay. These are the tentacles. Tentacles. What do we call that in Thai? No one. Okay. Alright. These tentacles have small little stingers. Stingers. น้ำเล็กๆ They're poison. They're poison. Okay? But the poison is, it doesn't hurt you. It doesn't hurt you. Because it's so small. It's so small. But when small fish, plankton, swim and touch it, they go, the poison, they feel the poison and then they die. And the polyp swallows, eats the dead fish. This is the mouth. You see that? That's the stomach. So he's gonna, so a little fish, little tiny fish swim, touch it, and then he goes inside. So that's how they eat. That's how they eat. Now, at the bottom, right here, after he eats, what do you do when you eat a lot? What do you have to do after you eat a lot? Boss? Oh, he's asleep. He does that a lot. Boss does that a lot. When he eats, he has to go to the bathroom. So, the polyp eat, and then they go to the bathroom. And they make calcium. They make calcium. When they go to the bathroom, they make calcium. The calcium becomes the coral. The calcium is the coral. Understand? So, alright. So let's go on to the next one. I think I have to restart in order to get this thing to work, so we're just going to go with this. I'll use this. I can do it from here. Yeah. I have my own remote. Alright. So what's a polyp? Tentacles release stinging cells when something brushes by them. So that's the poison. That's the poison. Okay. Polyps make their own cup to hide in during the day. Okay. At night is when they eat. They come out at night. Okay? To catch plankton floating by. Plankton is small animals, small fish, small shrimp. All right, enough of this one. Oh, yeah. We'll move on. How much time do I have left? Keep me on this. How much time? So good. All right. So this. A quick break. Okay, we can do that. What presentation? Okay. We'll take a short break after this presentation, then we're going to come back with a video. Actually, I'm almost done. We'll just go. All right, this is what you're going to see tomorrow. Talu. How many people has been to Talu? How many people? Have you been to Talu? Raise your hand. Okay, so some have not, right? You've never been, right? You've never been, okay. Why is it called Talu? What does Talu mean? You can see through it, right? You can see, well, you can see through that. That's why it's called Talu, because you can see through. You can look right there. We're going to be right there. We're going to be right there swimming. Right. Next one. Okay. I want to talk a little bit about coral reef conservation. Okay. At Talu, they are doing conservation. What is conservation? That means saving the corals. Saving the corals. Because right now, many people touch it, pick it, buy it, sell it. It's gone. It will be gone. So we have to save it. We have to save it. So what are they doing? You know what this is right here?
DC.
Those are PCV pipes. Those are your water pipes, the blue pipes, you know, that you use at home in the kitchen. Okay? They make holes in it, and then they put a live coral on it. So they will grow. It will grow. Okay? You can do this. When you come back on your own, when you come back, you can buy a tour and they make you do this. It's fun. It's fun. So next time you come back with your parents, with your friends, you say, hey, we want to go on Talu tour and save the corals. It's fun. You get to actually put it in the water. Right there. You see? That's how they work. See the pipes? Right there. And you stick the coral in each pipe. Okay? Alright. These are deer antler corals. Deer. What is a deer? A guan. Deer. Okay? Antler. Alright. Alright. There's that word. Inside the polyps live zooxanthellae. Zooxanthellae, which are algae, the small green plants. Alright, enough of that. We're now going to watch a short film and then we're done. Okay? Watch 2 short films. The first one is about what do they eat. It's going to tell you what do they eat. Hold on. Okay, here we go. What do they eat? This is a very good video, so pay attention. You will see the polyps move. You see them move. My computer's slow. Hurry up. What is this? That's not what I want. Get out of here. Get out of here. Here we go. Why is this thing so slow?
The coral reef. It can be one of the liveliest places on Earth. But what's really surprising is how much more goes on here than meets the eye. Even the corals themselves are
See the
alive.
polyps?
They're made up of tiny animals called coral polyps, distant cousins of jellyfish. Hundreds, even thousands of polyps can make up a coral. And this impressive reef, they built it, millimeter by millimeter. How? A polyp is mostly stomach, with a mouth on top. It sits in a hard skeleton that's part of the reef. The
Calcium.
polyp takes in dissolved minerals from the water and mixes them with proteins. Then it rises up out of its skeleton, leaving space below. It deposits calcium carbonate, also known as limestone, into this space. Over time, each little polyp not only builds its own skeleton, but adds to the structure of the reef. So what gives the polyp the energy for all this building? A unique partnership. Inside most reef-building polyps are tiny algae called zooxanthellae. They
Zooxanthellae.
use energy from the sun to photosynthesize, producing up to 95% of the food the corals need. As animals, the corals emit nutrients valuable to the algae too, and also give them a protected place in which to live. This trade-off benefits both the algae and the corals. It's called a symbiotic relationship. The algae
Symbiotic relationship means two animals live together and help each other. So the algae lives in the coral, and the coral helps the algae, and the algae gives food. So they help each other. They help. It's called symbiotic relationship. Symbiotic relationship. Symbiotic. Symbiotic. It means two animals living together. Or can be a plant. Plant and an animal. In this case, an animal and a plant. An algae, which is a plant, and the polyp, which is an animal. They live together. They live together. All right?
are even responsible for the colors we identify with corals. The resourceful little polyps feed in other ways too. They can't move to get food, but they make up for it. At night, they rise up out of their skeletons to feed, stretching their long tentacles to snatch zooplankton and other food particles passing by.
That's the polyp
This
coming out of the
amazing
cup.
time-lapse footage was taken at night under bright lights. A polyp's tentacles are studded with thousands of
Plankton.
stinging cells called
Floating.
nematocysts. They catch prey by piercing it and releasing toxins. And then the polyp uses its tentacles to place the prize into its mouth.
That's the poison I'm talking about. The poison.
Most coral polyps also have an outer layer of mucus that aids in feeding. It acts almost like fly paper, trapping dissolved nutrients from the water and sediment.
So sticky.
The polyp
Sticky.
draws the mucus
Meow.
into its gut with hair-like projections called cilia. Some coral polyps can even share nutrients with each other. In coral colonies, the stomachs of polyps are connected by a tissue called coenocyte. This allows individual polyps to work together like one big organism.
Okay, so that is my presentation on the corals. The last short video is what are you going to do tomorrow? Exactly. I'm going to show you what you're going to do tomorrow. Let me see if I can find it. Where are you? Here. This will be what you will be doing tomorrow. Some of it, not all of it. We won't be doing that, but we will see it. We will see it. We will see it. Putting medicine. Okay, you saw scuba diving. We're not scuba diving. We are snorkeling. We're snorkeling. ไม่มีถังนะครับไม่มีถัง So don't worry. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. We're just snorkeling, meaning swimming up top and looking down. That's all. But you can go under. But we're going to talk about the snorkel, how to use it tomorrow. They will show you. เขาจะโชว์ให้ดูว่าทำยังไงถึงจะหายใจได้ Okay. จะมีหน้ากากให้ Yes. Okay, that is my presentation on the coral reefs. Thank you for coming. We're going to have a short break now so you can have a little snack. Thank you.
I have to tell you, Teacher Jeff has just finished doing a presentation at 8:30 or something. Yeah, he was working hard last night from 11 o'clock until 1 p.m. Yeah, he worked hard for you. That's why I was angry with you. That's why I was angry with you. This is very useful. You have a very good experience. Are you on the phone? Hey, are you on the phone? Don't do that again. Don't do that again. You have to have more and more experience. You have to have more and more knowledge. Yeah, this is very, very good English, Cam. Yeah, you are not allowed to use a mobile phone during the activity. Vicky.
Okay, well, I'll be asking questions and then you'll be answering them. So, first I will ask, what is a coral reef?
You can answer this question. Come on.
If you know the answer.
Best, could you bring a tray of candies Mean, could you bring a tray of candies? A tray of candies, sugars outside. Come on. Hey, come on. Quickly. Go ahead.
Nobody knows what a coral reef is? Who's watching?
What is a coral reef? They are.
They are animals.
They are animals.
Is that right?
That is
Oh
correct.
yeah, very good. You can have it as much as you want. Good. Thank you very much.
Okay,
Next question.
What did Teacher Jeff say about the beautiful things in the ocean? The more beautiful they are,
Yeah.
Alright. The more beautiful is more.
The more
dangerous.
The more beautiful.
the more beautiful, the more dangerous.
dangerous. It's okay. You can have as much as you want.
Not all.
Not at all.
Okay, this is easy. Why is Talu Island called Talu Island?
Cold.
Called Talu Island.
Why do you
Why?
call it Talu Island? Why?
In
In
English.
English. Because you speak English. Because you can.
Because you can see
Because you can see through. Through what? What's it called? What's it called? What is called in English? Island. So because you can see through the island. Yes.
Yeah, you see, you can learn a very nice phrase, very nice sentence, because you can see through. See through. What is it? See through.
What is see through?
You can see through outside. Come on, you can see through the window outside.
What is that through?
Yeah,
What is through?
through. THROUGH.
It means
Talu, Taluang. Talu.